Hello YouTube. I did not intend to make a video today. I've got other things lined up that I thought you'd find more interesting. And I'd never wanted to cover this topic again, but alas, we have to. Now, this is the 7th time I've had some complaint about the changes that have happened on YouTube. If you've watched me over the years, you'll know the sort of complaints I've made.
Did I mention that I hate Google plus YouTube?
Google, swordfish to all of you.
I don't like the fact that I had to give you my mobile phone number before you'd finally allow me to upload my last video.
Having the video flip over all by itself to another channel without my say-so, unless I click on pause. What is the point? Why, Google?
You've gone in a direction where I can't follow, your supper is on the table, it's long past your bedtime, and you should be thoroughly ashamed of yourself. Here is yet another. Now, here's a video called The Worst Ways to Commit Suicide, because I'm such a jolly person in that kind of way. And you can see from this red line here that I've managed to look on this without a problem. Well, I say without a problem, I've always needed, it's always had verify your age. Now, previously, I just click on it and it would let me in, but not anymore. I'll show you a snapshot of what will happen. I'm sorry, since when has that been the case? When has that ever been the case in the past? Where I've needed to mention my credit card means or use other forms of ID. This is the problem. With all this stuff going on about surveillance and so on, and not wanting to give big tech all your details, I've never been asked in the past about giving extra details than I need to give. And I understand it on some level, because there's always going to be certain videos you're not going to want little children to come and watch. My question is, why worry about that very suddenly? I remember when YouTube started, you used to be able to stylize your own profile in the way that you wanted. You could say your real name if you wanted, it would show your age right there, it would show what country you were from, you could fill in details like your favourite book, your favourite hobbies, your films. That vanished after the change of channel layout. And there was always the risk, of course, that you'd lie about your age in order to do that. You can usually tell when a child is doing it. But YouTube has been going for years at this point. So why is YouTube suddenly worrying that underage people might be watching YouTube to such an extent they want you to give your credit card details and your driver's license? I don't get it. As I say, in an age of big tech censorship and in an age of all these interconnected things and surveillance, I don't understand why YouTube is spontaneously wanting these details. Has it only just come to their attention that people can lie about their age? I don't think so. This is just another sort of power grab. Now, as I said, you can tell from the red line that was underneath there that I have in fact watched that video before, but that was just a random choice. It's just one of many. I've already done this several times with videos where I've had to verify my age, and I deliberately chose this one because I knew I'd seen it without needing to verify. Well, I'd needed to verify my age, but I'd not been asked to give my credit card or a driver's license to prove who I am. I mean, this is just sneakiness. I don't understand it. This is, as I said, about the 7th time that I've had a complaint about the changes on YouTube. In fact, at this point, I'm probably going to make a separate category, me versus YouTube or Google, I think I'm going to call it, and just throw them all in. And it is the 7th time I've done it. It's not acceptable, YouTube, not acceptable, Google. I don't know what you think you're playing at, but I don't like it, and I have a feeling a lot of other people aren't going to like it either. Thanks very much. Ta-ta.